Religious deconstruction is the tearing down of the theological presuppositions and beliefs in order to reconstruct our beliefs under a new paradigm. Now, that's a bit wordy, I know, but that new paradigm or worldview or way of looking at the world results in significant change and renewal or transformation of our lives. And often the religious belief systems that we have adopted or been taught or programmed by or nurtured in during our upbringing and during our experiences with church and denominational streams have particular beliefs that may not be true. And if they're not true, then there's nothing to fear in that deconstruction dealing with the things which are not true. If they are true, then they'll get affirmed. So there's no downside to deconstruction other than the fact that it is quite hard and a challenge, because we suddenly realize a lot of things we thought were true aren't really true at all. But God will take us on that journey. Now, doubt is often the precursor to deconstruction. And a lot of people, again, evangelicals particularly, discourage doubt because they see it as a negative thing, because you're doubting God or you're doubting your salvation, and that's a negative thing. I believe it can be embraced and it should be seen as an opportunity for change and transformation. Doubt is healthy. It doesn't need to be a negative thing at all if you embrace it correctly. And when you doubt something, you're not trusting that it is true. Now, I don't doubt God being true or being real or being a father or any of those things, but my view of who God really was isn't what it is now. Therefore, when he began to show me the truth of who he was, and I had experiences of unconditional love, and I began to encounter unconditional love, and he began to really show me that he's a good dad, then the way I was brought up to think about God, particularly God being angry or needing appeasing or having wrath, or the whole concept of sending people to eternal conscious torment in hell forever, all of that began to change. My view of God being love, being good, being kind, being faithful, all of the fruit of the Spirit, all of the amazing things that are revealed about God, none of that changed, but they just got more experiential. So I don't think we need to be fearing doubt, because then we begin to question. And again, a lot of people, particularly even evangelical persuasion, and I was from that persuasion, so I'm not knocking them for the sake of it. I came through that, and it wasn't until my evangelical pillars of my mind and beliefs were removed could I then begin to see many other things that were true, and particularly to experience unconditional love, to not get caught up in mixing covenants. So trying to please God and be obedient and trying to earn God's favor when he already favored me and he already loves me. So there's a lot of things I went through the process through that brought about changes in my life for the better without a doubt. So there's no problem actually questioning things. And God doesn't mind our questions. God is big enough to answer our questions. He is not worried that we would doubt certain things, because the things that are true will be affirmed, and the things that aren't true can we let go of. If you enjoy these videos, would you please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe? It really does help. Thank you very much.